This is the plaintiff, Sadie Glover. She says the defendant, her former landlord, came to her one day, told her she had to leave, and she still doesn't know why he kicked her out, because she was a great tenant. After she moved out, she asked the defendant for her security back, and all he said to her was, "You have some nerve." Some nerve? She'll show the defendant nerve today, because she's mad and is suing the penny-pinching louse right here, right now in this courtroom for every cent of the $3,000 she's owed. This is the defendant, Siebert Mayers. He says the plaintiff was a tenant he no longer wanted in his house. He took her to court and got her evicted. Once the sloppy woman vacated, he was dismayed at the mess she left him to deal with. She dumped 30 large garbage bags of junk in the place, caused a lot of damage to the apartment, and if she thinks he's gonna pay her a penny today, she's sorely mistaken. He's accused of ticking off a tenant.
Sadie Glover?
Yes.
You are suing Siebert Mayers for $3,000 that you say he owes you in security deposit, plus some items that he wouldn't let you take out of the apartment that you left behind.
Yes.
Okay, what happened here?
What happened, I was going back and forth to court with Mr. Mayers.
How long had you lived there?
I lived about 15 years.
15 years. And
Yes.
why were you going back and forth to court?
Because number one day when I came home, I received a letter in the mail from his attorney, and I was shocked when I got the letter because the time I lived there, he never had problem with me. I always paid the part of rent I had to pay. I always pay him on time. I respect him and his family. And when I
Why did you want her out as a tenant?
Because there's a point where I couldn't stand her ways no more.
You couldn't stand her ways. Why?
Yeah,
What was
things
wrong?
that she done. That she pick up junk in the street, piece of furniture and all kind of stuff. When she get tired of it, she bring it up in the house. And last time, she had a guy to come and dragging a piece of furniture from one step to the other because she lived on the second floor all the way down.
All right, do you live in the same building?
I live in the same building.
Okay.
On the first
So
floor.
you decided you didn't want her as a tenant anymore. And had you been the landlord for 15 years?
She wasn't living at me 15 years. She moved in 2001.
All right, 2001, closer.
Yeah.
All right, so did she pay her rent, her portion of the rent?
She paid a portion.
And so she paid a portion and Section 8 paid the rest of it?
Yes.
Okay, so, and she would pay her portion?
Yes, she do.
All right, so one day you decide that you don't want her there and you send her a letter, and that is when? When did that happen?
It's April last year.
When?
April.
April of last year. And then what did you do? Were you in the middle of a lease or no?
No,
Okay, so then do you understand that you don't own the place and that he can tell you have 30 days you have to go?
I understand.
But you didn't leave. So what did you do instead?
But the way he did it, I live in the same house. He can always talk to me. I can never talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, I might have talked to you and sent the letter, but he has to have some record of when he asked you to leave. That's why the lawyer sends the letter.
Yes, he did send me I got
so
the letter
April,
to
May,
move.
June, July, August, September, November.
Yes.
We're talking about a lot of months. So what happened?
I had to end up going to court because at the time, I didn't find a place.
Okay, but you're a Section 8 recipient.
Yes.
Didn't they help you to find a place?
Yes, I could not move unless they give me the okay to move.
Right. So did you tell them right away in April that they needed help?
Yes, I did, because I keep in touch with them whenever anything, and they told me that to look for a place. I find several places.
Oh, so you actually have to find a place.
Yes, I have to find a place.
Okay.
They give me a certain
time. So you
time.
didn't find a place in how many months?
It's about, I find places, but what they have to do, they have to come and inspect the place.
Yes, I know. How many places did you find
About 3 places I find. But
and then they would inspect it?
They expect it, but it wasn't qualified for I to move in.
Okay. What ends up happening? You end up having to go to court to evict her?
Yes.
And when do you go to court to evict her?
September.
September.
Yeah.
So it's April, May, June, July, August, September. That's a long time to find a place. So in September, you take her to court to evict her, and what happens? By the way, during those 5 months, were you accepting rent?
Not from her.
Are you serious? Why?
Honest to God, I'll tell you the reason for that. When the lawyer that I got, she told me that I shouldn't take any rent.
I'm talking about May, June, July, August, September. Did you
yes, I
accept
took-
rent?
yeah, I took
Yeah,
it.
that's what your lawyer was telling you is don't accept any rent if you want to evict her. So what ended up happening? Did your lawyer put in a claim for the Section 8 funds now? Because she lived there.
I put in the claim.
Okay, so did they pay you?
Just last week.
Oh, when were you going to tell me that?
Just last week.
All right, so you're not out any rent for that amount of time.
No.
Now, the order that I see says that you're supposed to get out September 30th. Did you get out September 30th?
No, because I went back to court. The judge gave me extended time because I went to Section 8. They give me a paper to take to court to show the judge that I had found a place, but the place was being renovated.
I know, but do you understand that you're not the only Section 8 person on the planet.
I know
Other
that.
people, when they have to move, they just move. Or maybe they need a month. But nobody needs 7, 8 months. That's just you don't want to leave because you've been there so long. Who's the gentleman with you?
This is my witness when I moved out.
Okay, come on up. You're a witness to what?
Well,
The
to
moving
night,
out.
to
Coming up
the
to
The
night
night
of
that I
leaving.
moved
Hold on,
out.
hold on. A witness to?
To the night of moving.
To the night of moving.
The
When was the
last
night of moving?
Was that the 17th?
The 17th.
Of what?
September?
January.
January.
January. Like a year after the guy tells you he wants you to leave? January.
But Judge, number one,
What is your relationship to her?
She's my aunt.
She's your aunt.
Yes.
Okay.
and I had another witness.
Are you a lawyer?
No.
Just dress nice?
Yes.
According to you, she moved out on the 17th?
The 17th.
Yes.
Except for that you admit in your complaint that you stayed to sleep there the night of the 17th.
Well, on the 18th, most of my stuff was out.
On the 17th?
Yes. The mover that
Did you
came.
sleep there on the 18th?
I slept on the 18th, but let me explain.
And then on the 18th, now, by the way, the judge gave you more time, what, from September 30th
It
through
only was
January?
6 months. It's not like I wasn't looking from the time.
I understand, but there is no law that says that he has to house you. And then the judge extends it till January 17th?
No.
No, the judge extends it to when?
Excuse me, she had another order to get out the 30th of
September.
November.
Of
she
November?
went
Because I'm
back.
looking at an order that says the 30th of September.
She went back, well.
Oh, she kept going back and getting more time and more
Three
time?
times she went back to court because my lawyer, he told me what took place.
I just can't even envision it,
Take
that
care of
the
the
judge
case.
would just keep doing, it is not, it is very typical that judges will feel bad for somebody, but, there's two people to feel bad for too, If you owned a place and you told somebody who didn't have a lease, I want you to leave in 30 days, and they took 9 months to leave, would you think that that was fair?
No.
Okay.
Well,
So in any event, what happens? When's the last order says that she has to leave when?
The 17th, because when I went back, the judge told me the 17th.
So then why were you still there the 18th? And why did you leave stuff there? How much nicer does everybody
Judge.
have to be to you?
What happened, Judge? I know it's his private property.
It's not even that.
but-
I'm asking you a specific question.
Okay.
You had a judge tell you over and over again, I really mean it, you have to leave by the 30th of September. Okay, no, now I mean you have to leave by the 30th of November. Okay, no, now I mean you have to leave by the 17th of January.
Well-
And that's still not good enough for you? You still leave your stuff there? Because you've come into court and you're suing for stuff you left behind. After you got an extension, I don't know how many times, and he
Well,
didn't even
3
bother to
times,
go to
Doc.
court until 5 or 6 months after he asked you to leave.
Judge, may I say something? Before I moved, I had somebody helping me move. Before I moved all my stuff out, he had a locksmith come in and change the lock on the door.
What do you mean? When did
right
he have the
next door.
lock? When did he have the
I
locksmith
moved
change
right
a
next door
lock?
to
When did he have the locksmith change a
the
lock?
18th.
Okay.
No.
Change
Do
the-
you
Yes, you
understand
did.
the court order says you have that you have to be out on the 17th?
Yes.
Do you understand what that means?
I understand.
Okay, no, today is the day that someone makes you responsible and accountable. Today's that day. And do you understand the part of the order that says that any items you leave behind are considered abandoned? Did you read that?
No, I didn't.
Do you
read
want me to read it to you? Any items remaining may be deemed abandoned.
I didn't abandon the stuff because, number one, just let me say something, express myself. Number one.
Let me tell you something.
Please,
a lot
Judge.
of people have been very patient allowing you to express yourself repeatedly.
So if the date passes for the tenant to get out and the landlord changes the locks and the landlord says the stuff is mine, can the landlord keep the stuff?
No,
Why?
Those are her life belongings.
They may be her life belongings, but she has to play by the rules, and the rules were she's supposed to be out by a certain date.
I don't know. I think she should get her stuff back.
Okay, she should get her stuff back, and ma'am?
She signed the lease. I think she shouldn't. She knew when she had to be out.
Okay, you're a cold-hearted lady. After my own heart. Going inside the courtroom.
Let me ask you a question. You're keeping her security deposit, and the security deposit is $750, correct?
Yes.
And you are keeping it, why?
Because the condition that she left the apartment.
Okay, show me how she left the apartment that
Okay.
would entitle you to keep $750.
You shouldn't lie and tell the truth.
Can you not mumble, and can you hand me the pictures and don't stare her down?
No,
Don't
we're good,
keep
you're
staring
good.
at her. Don't keep staring at her. Just give me the pictures. Thank you.
So don't call me a liar.
Okay, stop. Both of you stop. I want both of you to stop. Do not talk to each other again.
I'm sorry, though.
Okay. Ooh. Rats and mice, destruction and litter in daughter's room. What are these, underwear?
Yes.
What is all this stuff?
I don't know.
Show me
what
pictures of
he
how you
sh-
left the place.
I didn't have a chance to take the picture. That's what I'm
Okay,
trying
but
to
look
tell
at the
you.
pictures he's showing me of the stuff that was left behind
I
on
don't
the
know
17th.
what he did since I moved up, because number one, Judge,
I know, you don't get to say, oh, I
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
moved out yet. You were supposed to have been moved out 4 months earlier. Then they gave you an extension, then they gave you another extension, and then they gave you a third extension. I am trying to understand why on the 17th it still looked this way. Is this how it looked?
I don't know.
When did you take these pictures?
About 2 days after you finally move up.
How was he able to take all these pictures if this isn't how it looked?
There was the refrigerator was full. The son and him were in the hallway as we were getting stuff to come down, take stuff down. He didn't say anything. The son was like, get out, get out, get out, get out.
This is on the 18th or the 17th?
18.
The 18th.
So if the son is sneaking in and taking these pictures, that's already a day where everything was supposed to be out. It was supposed to be out the 17th. Do you guys understand?
Okay.
So now, did you have to pay somebody to remove all this stuff, or you removed it?
I pay somebody to move it. It's
Can I
not-
see the receipt for who you paid to remove
Well,
it?
I had no
How much
receipt.
did you pay to remove it?
I pay him $60-something.
And then how much, what else is damaged in the place that would entitle you to keep the entire $750? I will assess a value to having to clean all of that out and then clean the place. I see how she left it. I got what you're saying. And I also do not find that you owe her for 2 air conditions, a vacuum cleaner, dishes, or a lamp, because at some point, no means no. And if you no longer have a right to be there, you no longer have a right to be there. And if you get the benefit of that ruling from the judge, you also get the detriments. And when the judge says, anything you leave behind is abandoned, you have a right to toss it. But you only have a right as a landlord to keep the portion of the security deposit that you're entitled to, not the whole thing because she's put you through the ringer. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you pay the lawyer?
Yes, I paid all.
How much did you pay the lawyer?
First time I paid $1,000.
Okay. And then is there another time you had to pay him?
Well, I paid about twice about $250.
Okay. I'm seeing a real colossal, disgusting mess. Wow. Where did you go to live on the 18th?
I moved right next door. He had the apartment. What you want in it? He had the apartment renovated, and that's when I moved right next door to him.
He had the apartment renovated. What do you mean?
Next door.
Next door.
Who had the apartment?
Another. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
you're
a
talking about
different
him. I'm like,
address.
what?
Okay, right.
Wait, you're his landlord again?
Get out of there. Never live there. No.
All right. I find, based on what I have heard, that you are not entitled to any of the security deposit, based on what I've heard and based on what I'm looking at, that you are not entitled to any of the security deposit back, and I find in favor of the defendant in this case. That's my judgment. Good luck, folks.
Not right.
So you heard the judge's ruling. Come on in and tell me, step up a little bit. What's your reaction to what took place in the courtroom just now?
Because he come in a bunch of lies. That's all it is. And he didn't give us a chance to move the stuff out. And he wanted to keep my security. He's not entitled to it. He's not.
You were very, very hard to get rid of for him.
No, I wasn't hard to get rid of. And
You're just mad that he wanted you out, it seems
No,
like.
I don't care. I was glad to move out.
All right,
I'm
okay.
really glad that I moved out of there.
All right, head around the corner of this one.
Now I'm happy.
Good. All right, so step on in here, sir. Step on in here. Come on in here, a little closer. And what's your reaction to this outcome here?
Fine. I'm happy about it.
Yeah. Why was she so?
I don't know about her.
What's going on here between you and her?
She told you, didn't she?
Harvey?
Okay, she is lucky. She is such a bad tenant, but all she ended up losing was her security. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way to the courtroom right now.